we're live. I just need a couple minutes to get connected chat. So we'll welcome everyone to the new Twin Cities podcast, Motivation to Hustle. We'll be starting soon. We just want to let everyone know that it's an interactive show. We'd love to hear from you. So if you comment below the video on the Motivation to Hustle page, we'll put your stuff on screen, and hopefully we'll get to all your comments.
Like, subscribe, and comment, as they say, across the YouTubeverse.
Tune in. Let's get it.
Oh, and share it too.
Share it.
My God,
yes.
Please share it.
Let's get the word out, y'all.
Let's get it out.
We live. The new Twin Cities podcast is live. Give us a second to get the word out.
We live, baby. We getting it out. Let's get the word out. We all gotta do this together.
Got a special guest today, Maya Marchelle. Any fans of her? Let's get some shares. Let people know.
It's the new Twin Cities, yeah.
It's the new Twin Cities. It's the new Twin Cities. It's the
Guys, I'll be ready in just 1 minute.
It's the new Twin Cities, yeah. Ooh. We're not doing that. Everybody watching, welcome. We are live.
I'm going to do just a really quick video test, and then
Test it out, Gabe. I want to make sure everybody can see us correctly, hear us correctly.
If you can't hear us or anything, let us know.
Yeah, it's the new Twin Cities. Yeah, it's the new Twin Cities. Let's get it. Yeah.
Shout out Tarzan.
Ran up a check, want me do it again. I'm fucking you for a friend. I LOL when I heard you was a man. I guess I done made you look stupid again. I'm pouring the flows, I'm pouring the sands. What's all when you let it shoot off his hands? Ain't nobody safe if I lose it again. Cause the magic stuff.
Gabe, you hear that Tarzan?
what's that?
I said, you fucking with that Tarzan still? It's a good song.
Is that last week's?
That was last
Yeah, it was just playing.
Oh,
Yeah,
it
it was
just
just
started playing again.
It was just playing. Yep.
We go back. And
It's the new Twin Cities. Yeah.
Tune in. Let's get it. Tune in. The new Twin Cities podcast. Let's go. Tell a friend, and tell another friend to come join us. We got a special guest today. Very special guest.
Yes, sir.
oh wait, it's Casey OK, right?
Yep.
That's what we're playing this week? Okay.
Yeah.
got paranoid there.
Damn, I should have added you.
All right, guys, it's all yours.
Yeah, yeah. It's the new Twin Cities. Yeah, yeah. It's the new Twin Cities. Yeah, yeah. Welcome to the new Twin Cities podcast with Fresh and Tony, man. Welcome.
Welcome. What's going on, y'all? And it's another week. We back at it.
We back at it again, episode 3. That came at us quick.
Yeah, that came quick, y'all. Episode 3. Thanks for to everybody that's been tuning in and keeping up with everything we got going on. Thank you. We appreciate it.
Yep.
We got a lot more to come. Like, this is just the beginning. Like, so we appreciate all the love, all the sharing, all the comments. Keep them coming. If you got any questions, anything that you would like for us to talk about on today's show or any show, let us know.
Hit us up. You can hit either one of us up, man. Again, as he said, thank you for the support. Thank you for the energy. And I just wanted to say it myself on top of him. So yeah, welcome. Third episode, man. It's Valentine's Day today, man. Love is in the air.
It's in the air, guys. Happy Valentine's Day to all my beautiful women out there, hardworking women out there.
Shout out to all the ladies out there. Shout out to my lady at home.
Yep. Shout out to my lady. Shout out to my mother. Shout out to my aunties, my grandmother.
Shout out to everybody out there having a good day. And if you're not, shout out to you. I hope you find something that does make your day better. We just trying to keep it positive all the way around. You feel me? Make it a good day. Make it a good episode, man. We got a special guest here today. We got Miss Maya Marchelle, trap evangelist. You feel me? She's in the building, stopping by. Man, we got a lot of dope guests coming through, and you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of dope guests coming through.
Hey,
man.
This is just the beginning, y'all. Like, we got so many dope creatives and entrepreneurs coming to the show. Like, this is just the beginning, man. So, man, stay tuned. Like, we taking this all the way through there.
A lot more
For
coming.
real.
And before we get deep into the episode, just wanted to let you guys know, Gabe, if you want to bring it up, just want to let you guys know that Blue Spirit Minneapolis is live. We have podcast merch. As you can see, Fresh got it on right now. We got hoodies coming. We got official Blue Spirit merch coming.
Where can they get it from?
Hey, they can get it from bluespiritminneapolis.com, the new website, man. We putting it up. More content coming.
Yep.
And as you can see, Blue Spirit Minneapolis, more peace, less stress. That's the message we're advocating because it's very stressful during these times. So if you want to represent Minneapolis, and don't worry, St. Paul, we got something coming for y'all too.
We got something coming for St. Paul.
But again, it's all about more peace, less stress. That will be available. Those will be available on bluespiritminneapolis.com.
Yep. Along with the
the
new Twin City podcast merch as well. So if you want a shirt like this, if you want to, new Twin Cities, if you want to show love and support, then you can get it on bluespiritminneapolis.com.
Yep, bluespiritmpls.com. There you go. You got the podcast shirt right there. More colors coming. We're doing black just this month for Black History Month, Black Future Month. No more Black History because we are the future. You feel me?
Yep.
So more colors in the podcast shirt coming. We got tan, white, blue, green. And then we'll be having a lot more after that, man. So just stay tuned. So we got a good episode planned today. What's up, Fresh?
Yeah. So, man, over the weekend, man, a lot happened. We want to start off with, we lost a student over the weekend by the name of Deshaun Hill. He went to North High School.
Yeah.
It's a tragic event.
We just want to pay homage to him real quick. Shout out not shout out really, but I guess prayers out.
Prayers, man. Prayers out to his family, man. And
everybody that's surrounding him.
This violence that's going on in the city, man, is getting out of control, man. I don't know his background really, but I know I heard he was a athlete, a star athlete, and a good student at school, man. So
he had a bright future.
Ahead of him, man.
Yeah,
and so it's sad to see, this go down. He was, I think he was gunned down getting off his bus. So after school, these are kids, man. 15 years old. These are kids, man. When I was 15, we was outside playing basketball. We was trying to, man, we was just having fun. We wasn't toting guns and.
Man, I was still playing with chalk at 15. I'm
you feel me? Like,
I'm an artist. We was playing with chalk. We was riding bikes, man.
This shit is getting out of
going to the
control.
Corner store, getting 4 snacks for $1. You feel me? Like, man, all these kids got switches out here, man. It's crazy.
How do you even get a switch? Like, 15-year-olds coming out with switches. Like, that shit is crazy.
That shouldn't be happening.
Like, I don't know what we got to do to get behind, like, get in front of this before it gets worse. Because I don't see it getting no better. Like, people are losing loved ones and
to senseless violence.
And it's only gonna keep going if we don't put a stop to it.
Yeah, young niggas out there, if y'all need somebody to talk to or something, man, holler at one of us. Please, cause like we all got family. Me and him both got little brothers, you feel me, that we look out for,
man,
that we love. We don't want to lose, and it's the same for you guys. You know what I'm saying? If you truly feel like you got, you know what I'm saying, you need to get something off your chest before you really drop some heat. Just message one of us, please.
For real, like I always reply. So hit me. Like I'm always down to talk. I can refer you to some therapy, mental health, like anything, man. Don't think it's a joke with your mental health, man. It's not a joke, man. Like for real.
It's all about the mental out here, seriously. And it's serious, and it's not Call of Duty where you get revived. This is real life.
You got one life. You got one life, man. Live it, man. Stop. Don't spend it looking for ops and riding around with chops and sticks and all that nonsense, man. Like it's time to do something different, man. Like think about your future.
Do something that's gonna make you some money.
Really.
So
take care of your family.
So RIP to D Hill, man. That's our little bit, cause I don't want to keep opening every episode with death, man.
We sure don't want to do that, man. So
we gotta, you guys out there, you know what I'm saying.
Want y'all to be aware.
Yeah, just you know what I'm saying. Be vigilant, and if you know some shit going on and you're an adult, do your part to step in and prevent it from happening, because that's, you know what I'm saying, we ain't got enough of that going on.
OGs, big homies, whatever y'all want to call yourselves, man. Y'all need to sit y'all little homies down and school them, man, on how to move out here.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah. So, man, I feel that way, man. And then so that's happening locally, but, man, this is also getting shot at Justin Bieber party, man.
It's like, man, it's like everything is getting so violent out here, man. You in Hollywood getting Kodak. Okay, so over the weekend, Kodak Black was shot in West Hollywood at Justin Bieber's party.
Yeah.
Okay, that's crazy, man. We got a clip. Man, look,
you see them getting into a fight. You see Kodak. You see a security. You see Kodak running up to the crowd. Then bow, bow, bow.
Then he just get to shooting. Like, he ain't even looking.
The guy didn't even look.
The guy ain't even looking where he's shooting. He's just shooting. That is crazy.
That is crazy.
Wow.
It does look like a movie scene, though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
But this is in Hollywood, y'all. Like, do y'all understand that? Like, this is in Hollywood, where the most money is at, where the stars is at. Like, there's no safe space no more. There's no safe. Like, man, we gotta.
Yeah, I'm just personally tired of brothers just resorting to gun violence now.
Man, and it's like, I want us to be just as mad at ourselves for the black on black violence as we is to like a police killing one of us. You know?
Facts.
I want us to be have that same energy when we killing ourselves, like when we killing each other.
Facts.
I feel like we should be out here protesting and doing the same thing. Putting in them actions to get this under control.
Yep.
You know?
We get so mad when a white man kill us, when we kill each other. It's like,
okay.
That's just the game. You know what I'm saying? Well, no, that's what they wanted. That's what they trained us to do, man. Don't nobody else.
To hate ourselves.
Yeah. We gotta stop that. We gotta stop that narrative.
Do y'all know? So I just learned. Well, I didn't just learn it, but like I was reminded that we been slaves longer than we've been free.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Y'all know that?
We were slaves for 400 years. We've been free for less than 100.
Less 100.
Something like that.
About 100.
We're still in the midst of stepping away from racism, which is just essence of slavery left inside of people.
Yeah. So it's not. It's still fresh. Everything is still fresh. Like the slave mentality is still embedded in us, and we need to, man, we got to come together and push forward, man. Like all that killing each other, that's what they wanted us to do. That's what they programmed us to do, is kill each other.
It's I mean, and that should be sounding cliche after you hear it so much, but it's true.
It's true.
Look at the pudding.
It's true. Like
the proof is there.
So, man, y'all just think about how y'all moving out here, man. Like the violence we gotta stop this, man. This killing each other shit. Like we gotta stop that, man. Like
just bring I don't even care if we go back to boxing gloves. You feel me?
Like let's box. Like you got a problem with me, bro? Let's go in the grass and box it out. You know, and shake hands after. Or we ain't even gotta shake hands, but just we can move on from it.
You can move on from it, but just niggas want to sit and wallow in bad energy and ride around looking over their shoulder for
all day, every day. That shit ain't cool, man. And then niggas come on and rap about it and tell on themselves. So that's a whole nother story. You niggas out here tripping, man, for real. Man, niggas go do a hit and go rap about it. Go to the booth.
Man, and it's crazy. I'm interested to see what Kodak's gonna do. There ain't been no word from him.
Yeah, no details has came out yet on if he's okay or But, I mean, I think they said he was okay, but
I mean,
no further details.
We ain't seen no reports saying otherwise. So hopefully not. And he did just come out and say he a gremlin. So see what yak is on when you get out that hospital, man. He might be like Dolphin, just shoot a video right from the
man. But for Kodak, I feel like if you gonna be on that type of time, like move like it. Like you in Hollywood with why your security ain't got around you, why your homeboys ain't. It's supposed to be like 3 different walls a nigga gotta get through to get to you. You feel me?
You know what I'm saying?
Like you shouldn't be the main one. You the money maker. Why the hell you jumping over cars trying to, you know what I'm saying? Then you get shot. Like that's how King Von. The same shit with King Von.
Same thing with King.
You the money maker.
You right. He almost Voned himself.
You know.
Sorry, I'm gonna use that as a verb.
Like for real. Like for real, bro. These niggas be tripping. Y'all tripping, man.
Yeah,
y'all tripping out here.
That was some young mind state stuff. Like I get, man. You know the energy he was feeling like in that moment, but he shouldn't have been accessible. I think he's still. There's a small part of him that hasn't elevated.
And still hasn't. And you would think so.
A superstar, bro.
But you would think so. All the jail time Kodak go through, all the BS. He got pardoned by Trump. So you would think after that, like, I'm not gonna be on that no more. I'm not on that type of time. I'm not gonna beef with my homeboy. Like this nigga beefing with his own mans on wax, and then like talking crazy. Like it's messy, man. So we gotta just learn how to move different, man. For real. Like we gotta just start. Like somebody gotta take that step in the saying like this gotta stop. Like I don't know who, Jay-Z or Dr. Dre. One of y'all gotta step down. Larry Hoover, somebody, man. We gotta stop this shit, man. Violence ain't the way to go.
Please, man. Please,
for real.
We need that. Well, in lighter news, speaking of Dr. Dre, man, I didn't get to watch the Super Bowl. I'm a little salty, so I can't even sit here and be like, damn, that shit was tight. I seen clips, and I know it was historic. I mean, you got Snoop Dogg singing, and Dr. Dre performing the Chronic 2001. And
you got Snoop Crip walking on the Super Bowl channel. You feel me? I felt like I watched it. I watched the Super Bowl. I watched the whole thing, and what I got from it, I felt like that was a proud moment for the culture of hip hop.
Yeah, that was a big moment for hip hop.
Like it showed where it started from and where we at. Like it showed us where we came from. And what it is, and how we got to this point now. Like I felt like that's the energy I got from that.
Yep.
Mary J. Blige.
Illegal. Hip hop used to be frowned upon. Like, you know what I'm saying? And now hip hop was the source of the halftime Super Bowl, which gets viewed by like 100 million people every year. So
y'all hear that?
That's the top of the mountain.
That's crazy. They had Mary J. Blige. I love Mary
Shout
J.
out to Auntie.
Man, yeah, that's that's Auntie for
That's
real.
Auntie for real.
Mary J. Blige, Snoop Dogg, 50 Cent, Dr. Dre,
Eminem.
Eminem took a kneel
Yep.
during what was it? During
I didn't get to see that much. I saw the pictures though, and I know that the NFL told him not to do that, and he did it anyway. So thank you, Marshall.
That was big,
you.
That was big, man.
We appreciate you.
I respect that, Eminem.
Yep. And that's why you've always been invited to the cookout, even when you drop not good albums.
Exactly.
With American flags as on the cover.
So Eminem, man, he took a knee during the Super Bowl performance. I don't know, has it been flagged after that? I don't know if he got in trouble for that, but it was said that the NFL told him not to do that, and he still did it. So he risking his
career. You know they don't get paid for them shows.
Damn,
they don't get paid for them.
They don't.
They don't get paid for them. Most of the artists you see performing on the halftime Super Bowl show, they get paid in exposure. So the Super Bowl pays for the entire showcase setup.
Okay.
So they pay for all the dancers, the stages, the all the intricacies like that. So that house stage that they was on in the middle of the field, the NFL paid for that. So basically, you don't get paid as an artist, but you get paid in exposure, and you get to perform in front of 100 million people. You know what I'm saying? 70 to 100 million people every year.
So the way media is now, do you feel like that's a win?
Yeah, it's a win. So like, think about Justin Timberlake. Was it last year? When was the Super Bowl here? 2020 or 21?
Was it 2020?
I think that was 2020. It was when Philly won here.
Yep.
And
it was cold as shit.
So Justin Timberlake took the deal because he had an album dropping. The Woodland Man or whatever it is, the one about the man in the woods or whatever.
Okay, yeah.
The orange cover with the camo. And so he took that. He didn't get paid one bit from it, but he got so much exposure. His album was still like
number one.
Yeah. Number one, you know, at least for a week. You know what I'm saying? And all that's free advertising. Free advertising. So you don't even have to do like an album campaign. Okay. Damn near. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I guess the NFL commercials are the most. I guess it cost the most to get on during the Super Bowl, like millions, millions for 30 seconds type thing. Okay.
Yeah. Oh no. Let's see. I think the spots this year were 6 and 7 million. So that LeBron James, I was just reading the numbers. That LeBron James commercial was 7 mil.
Damn.
Just to make that, and it's really you paying 7 million for the time slot. That's not even for the actual commercial. You're paying for the time slot.
7 million for the time.
Yep, you're paying 7 million for 30 seconds at 6:30 p.m. or 5:45 p.m. whenever it is, because you have to air it there, because that's when the entire world is watching it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, the NFL is a big money machine.
Okay. Well, you know how media is shaping right now. I would think that television is really starting to lose now. Kinda.
Yeah, on a certain level it is. But yeah, there's still a lot of people who aren't technically savvy.
Okay.
Technologically savvy. Right. So they aren't really, they still going to TV and stuff like that. But yeah, these satellite dish companies, they better get their packages together. You feel me?
You better put that streaming in there, because man, streaming is winning right now.
Everybody's going streaming.
Everybody's streaming. Even the movie theaters. You can stream new movies on HBO Max. Kill all that movie theater stuff. But it's still an experience. I love going to the movies, the experience of getting getting popcorn, that whole little mood. I like that. But
and that changes. What was I watching? Might have been like Hot Ones or something like that. But it was a Hot Ones with not Matt Damon. It was Matt Damon or Ben Affleck, one of them two. But they were talking about how, because movie theaters and streaming are there, that's why we're getting the kind of crap movies that are coming out. People are getting cheap with the movies, you know what I'm saying? Because there used to be people, I guess studios would spend $100 million. Well, think about Lord of the Rings. That took $100 million, right, to make. So they would spend the money on that because they knew it was going to the movie theaters. Right. They knew it was coming back in ticket sales, you know.
Right,
so now with streaming, all that's cut in half. So they're not going to say, hey, go ahead and spend umpteen million on a movie. The only people that can do that now is Disney.
Disney,
You know what I'm saying? Because they're so big.
Disney's winning. My daughter got me on all the Disney movies.
Man,
Encanto, man, I love Encanto.
My girl just told me she watched that with her little sister, yo. Like,
Bro, don't about Bruno. That should be stuck in my head every morning.
Apparently, that was the #1 song in the world.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, the main song.
Yep.
For
Encanto. What's it? Madigal.
I couldn't even. She told me.
Man, I know it. My daughter be having me up on this, y'all. The Madigal or something like that. Yeah.
But it's good for us, like people our age, cause shit, they got Finding Nemo on there. All
Right.
The, you know what I'm saying?
All the
Fox
classic
in the
joints.
Hand, all the classics, bro. The shit we grew up with. Proud Family.
And it's just
all that
streaming
shit.
now too.
And
Disney's
it's on-
streaming.
Yeah,
Yep.
man.
Everything's streaming, man.
Yeah.
I think I pay like $10 a month for that for my daughter.
Oh no, Gabe, man. So I'm looking at the comments here. We got a comment from Gabe. Nah, Gabe, nah. It's on for the Crips, man. Yeah, Crips is worldwide.
Hey,
now,
hey,
man.
Snoop was crip walking on that mother.
That was the biggest exhibit of cripping like you could ever
on
see.
the biggest stage you can crip walk on. You feel me?
Crip
I
any harder
agree.
than what Snoop Dogg did.
But look what they did to Janet. Like, I mean, he dropped an MFer, and he's wearing his Crip blues when everyone else was in different colors. It was awesome.
Yep.
Yeah,
It was great.
Yeah.
Oh, they banned Janet Jackson?
Well, yeah. Remember the boob
She got
thing?
a lot of flack for that. But that was Justin Timberlake's fault. You know?
Did
Right.
he rip it?
Yeah, he ripped it.
Yeah, like come
You know what
on,
I'm saying?
man. You gonna ban Janet? She a legend.
Just gave it what everyone else wanted, you know.
Yeah, like you know, it didn't hurt that. No, it didn't hurt nothing. I
But
guess the
she
kids.
She was. I mean, they did a whole bit on that though. I mean, Justin Timberlake came out as quite an asshole after they.
Oh.
Yeah.
The Britney, the freaking Britney documentary or whatever. They revealed like all the shit like that. So like even after that Janet stuff, he was like, you know what I'm saying, doing a lot of covering his tracks and stuff like
Okay,
that. So
okay.
like. Yeah, no, it was kind of bogus how they treated Janet after that. Like it was her fault.
Like her
she did
fault
it
for
on
that.
purpose, you know?
Yeah.
But again, 100 million people. A lot of them is YT.
White,
you feel
yep,
me?
YT and
So
young YT.
yeah,
You know what I'm
or
saying?
Catholic or religious or something. Basically, prude
Yeah.
nature, YT person. You know what I'm saying? Those are the majority of the viewers, and that's just how life is.
That's
you
just
know
how
what
it
I'm saying?
is, huh?
Yeah. So no, and who the hell is gonna say anything to Snoop Dogg?
Nobody.
Who?
Nobody.
Who's gonna say what
Hey,
to Snoop Dogg?
it was one part on the show. I mean, on the performance where I thought it was hilarious how 50 Cent came like upside down, and he
like
was
the
just big as shit. Like if you ever seen the Dancing Gorilla, the Dancing Gorilla on IG, that's who 50 looked like upside down. That nigga was on there looking buff as hell, like he was finna fall.
Bro, he's like 40 something now. He got that husband weight on him, man. He got with Sin Santana or whatever her name is. He got that boyfriend weight on him, man. That
Find me
nigga
in
been
the
eating
club.
good in the crib.
Man, haven't he? It was just so funny because it like he was just gonna fall at any moment.
Oh my
Put
god.
me in the club.
You
Yeah,
know what
that
tripped me out though, bro? Of course, because you know we're older now, so in this day and age, there are kids out there who didn't even know why he was hanging upside down. You feel me? Like they didn't know the history.
yeah, the
Why-
2000
Why is he doing this? Why blah blah blah? Like
2000 babies, right?
yeah, a lot of them. Shit, a lot of them.
And I be having to school my little bros and them on so much stuff
Man,
because they was born in, they ain't come to age till 3-4 years ago.
Oh man, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like you know how they say the like late 1980s through the 1990s. That was the golden era.
Yes, bro.
I ain't gonna cap. I think 99 through 2012 was a golden era. Like
Not-
that's a.
It was.
That's when the shit really happened. The what they call the golden era. I think that was just the beginning. That was
Beginning of
just
the golden
birth
era.
The
Yeah.
golden era was when budgets started getting bigger and hip hop artists had more money and hip hop artists were doing these $5 million videos and all this money started coming into the culture and
Yep.
stuff like that. And then artists started getting more creative because it started getting more saturated. So that makes artists go harder.
Go harder. Yep.
I think that's the golden era. I mean,
Yeah.
shit.
And so we talking about 50, Ja Rule,
Gucci Man,
Gucci,
Young Jeezy. 2003
Jeezy.
was the birth of trap music.
T.I.
all that T.I.
Yep.
you
Okay.
know?
So-
All that. I think that's the golden era. There's so many styles and influencers that came out of that era. Like
Yeah.
you can't. And I don't mean no disrespect to any hip hop, like any hip hop heads out there.
Mhm.
Obviously, I know the history. I'm schooled, but for what's going on right now, the way I look at it, I'm like the golden era of hip hop. Y'all had Biggie, y'all had De La Soul, y'all
Man.
had Outkast, all the big names, but there's a lot more names coming out between 1999, 2000, and 2012. There's 1,000% more names and successful names coming out than
Then you hit
Yes.
then 2012 the Chief Keef.
Yeah, bro,
then
you
it hit
remember-
that era.
Bro, Bow Wow was our first Justin Bieber, bro. Like, you
Yeah,
feel me?
bro, I was geeked. I ain't gonna lie. When I was in elementary, I was geeked to go to Bow Wow concert. I used to have I got the spray paint forces because of Bow Wow and shit. Like, nigga, I was in it, bro. Like, for real. I used to have airbrush everything, bro. Airbrush everything.
Do you
Like,
remember when Like Mike came out?
bro, what do I? What?
That was bro. That was, man, me and my little brother had that on repeat.
Bro, I couldn't go to sleep without watching it. I used to turn it on so I can go to sleep, bro. I was Bow Wow. I don't know what you be on now, bro. You be on some lame shit now, but you was that man back then, dog. Like, you
Bro,
was that dude. Yeah, for real.
Man. But not everybody, some wine don't age well. But that's what it is, man.
Okay. So,
Real quick. So I don't know. Man, there we go. Man, that's a great picture right there.
oh, there we go. They're gonna
history,
put your
bro.
history, y'all. Look at that.
That's history, bro.
Mary looking good, don't she? Mary
Man.
looks so good.
Man.
Got-
And you know what's funny? I learned over time, like, 50 is really like my spiritual dad.
Oh,
Like,
Yeah.
on me. Like, I like the way he
yeah,
operates.
asshole, bro. He's a super asshole.
Yeah, the way he operates, I'm rocking with it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey, he be having me rolling, man.
bro, keep it real. He keep it real. He don't, cause like we're in Minnesota where we deal with Minnesota nice and
I hate it. I hate it.
and passive aggressiveness and I had fucking death to Minnesota nice. Please,
Man, we gotta dead that
Please.
shit. That
Dead that
Minnesota
shit.
nice shit gotta be. We gotta dead that.
Yeah, but 50 man, if he didn't, man, I love him because like he don't go by none of
Man,
that.
he don't
Not
hold
only
no punches, bro. He
Yeah.
coming straight for you.
Yep.
If you did some fucked up fool shit, he coming for you.
Yeah, like bro, why would you do that? And he gonna ask you too, and I'm gonna ask you too.
Hey, when Minnesota was going crazy on the beat of Lil Meech, saying that he was musty in the club, 50 is such an asshole. He gonna post and say he post and made a post about it.
He said, y'all, I can't believe y'all calling my son musty,
Musty.
man. He was in there smelling like what did he say? He said a cologne. I forget what cologne he said though, but it was funny as hell.
Smelling like puffy juice.
Yeah, oh my god, man. Smelling like pork rinds.
Yeah,
Like
man.
that. Oh, man.
Hey, Minnesota, hey, y'all did that, man. Y'all bogus. Y'all calling
I'm
that
really
man,
tired of us getting known for bogus shit.
man,
over these
calling
last
that
2
calling that
years,
little boy
man.
musty, man.
Wow.
They say he
man.
was in go room smelling like feet and pickles and all type of shit, bro. Like man.
for real, damn. Like Meech?
Man, Lil
Lil
Meech.
Like,
Big Meech son.
what?
BMF Lil Meech. Yes.
Oh shit.
Yes,
Hey.
yes. Man, I love Minnesota
Shit,
though,
baby
man.
must
We
have been talking about herself, man. Shit. Trying to get some clout. Yeah,
Oh,
But
man,
yeah,
so-
that was a historic moment for music, man.
Yep.
Snoop owning Death Row Records, man. That's a good look for hip hop.
that was
'cause
good
now-
look. Man, I wish I can look. Man, Dr. Dre looked good to lose. That good to lose. What did he lose? Almost $1 billion to his wife. He lost a lot of money, and that fool
yeah.
still look good. Like
Yeah.
he ain't had no worries at all.
He
Like
got
up there,
a heart attack. He
didn't been through all type of shit.
Stressed him out.
man.
I want to stress that man the fuck out.
White
But-
teeth, white.
No, she like light skin or something.
Okay,
like
I thought
that.
she was-
She-
oh, okay.
No, that would have. I don't think the community would have let Dre do that.
Do that,
man.
like,
You
bro,
ain't-
come on, man.
You ain't finna help create
Yeah,
NWA and end
yeah.
up with nah, man, you can't do that. Nah, thank you, Dre, man. I hope you living your best life now. Pound of onions.
Oh, it smelled like a pound of onions. Y'all see that, man?
Yeah.
Woman claims that he smelled like a pound of onions. Y'all bogus.
50. Oh, that's what it was. 50 was like, yeah, she don't know what baccarat smell like. That's what it was. Yeah.
Saying that her taste of smell wasn't up there. Okay. Hell no. Okay. Is so?
Man, that's it for now, man. We're gonna keep it short this week, man. It's Valentine's Day. People got stuff to do today, but we want to save time so we can talk with our special guest, Maya Marchelle, man.
Maya
you
Marchelle,
ready for us?
welcome.
All right, welcome.
Yeah, Maya Marchelle, let's get her up here.
Anybody watching, click and comment. Come around this way.
This way.
Yep. All right.
This right here. Yeah. Got Maya Marchelle in the building. What it do? What it do? What it do?
Right.
Welcome.
Thank you. To be here. Thank y'all for inviting me.
Yeah, what's up, Maya? How you doing?
I'm chilling. How y'all doing?
Man,
Good.
good.
Glad to have you here. We here.
It's good to be here.
Yeah, me and Tavy were talking, you know, like who we gonna do for our third episode? You know what I'm saying? Like who can we invite? You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And you know, I'm like, bro, it's Valentine's Day, man. We need to, you know what I'm saying? Let's just get it early on bringing the ladies in.
Bringing
the
the ladies in
building,
here,
you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Showing the ladies some
Valentine's
love.
Day. All right.
And a primary example, you know, of what an artist should be doing out here, man.
Yeah. We wanna highlight what you got going on because you are like the leader, you know, like in the forefront of the culture here, you know, like you one of those, like you one of those ones, you know.
Hey, you want to speak up to the mic?
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
There
You
we
one
go.
of those
There we
ones.
go. Thank you.
So, yeah, we're glad to have you here.
Thank
yeah.
you.
So it was like
Nice to meet y'all.
it was like a I don't know how it's hard to explain, but it's like it came to me, like you know what I'm saying, like I don't know, it's just like something natural.
Did you go to sleep and the Lord gave you a vision?
Yeah,
Maybe.
like we need her on here, like Maya, and then it was like it clicked, like let's get her on
Okay.
there.
Yep.
Cool.
And I ain't gonna lie, man. That what drew me in was the cover to this new album you got coming out soon.
Nice.
Yeah.
Shout out to my guy Maj and shout out to the photographer Corey Bird. They snapped.
Okay.
Yes, they did, man.
Okay.
Check that out.
Yeah,
Y'all
he
see
did
that cover?
He did that. Those
Oh.
graphics. Yeah, I was trying to go for. So when you see that, what did it make you think of automatically?
It makes me think of Hennepin, somewhere on Hennepin.
It makes you think of somewhere on
Makes
Hennepin. What
me-
you think about?
Makes me like that Minneapolis vibe, like that,
Okay.
like a classic.
So I mean, I'm talking about this cover. Like, what does it give you when you look at it? What does it give you?
It gives me hood preacher vibes.
Okay.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So
Like,
this is what I was going for. I was going for the classic, either like the No Limit Master P type or like the Cash Money Hot
Yep,
Boys
yep,
99 2000.
yep.
That's what I was going for. I wanted
Yep.
to bring that back, but obviously do it in my own neighborhood. So
That's how.
Yeah.
Look, that's why I didn't want to say the no limit thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's
I know
what-
you
that's
threw your-
exactly
like
what-
you got a blue fire hydrant on there. That's fire. That's already the difference.
You know what? And then you know what? When I seen the blue, you know, I was like, we should have changed that purple because I love purple.
Yeah.
But it's okay. We
It fit-
good.
I feel
Like
like
that
it
was just
fits
random?
aesthetically.
That
Yeah,
blue was random?
you know, when I work with other artists, I love to let them have creative autonomy. So, I trust you for a reason. So,
Right.
you know, our ideas. I don't have everything I think about isn't great.
Right,
so
right,
please
right.
collaborate with me, and that's what he came up with, and we left it like that.
That's
I'm
dope.
rocking with that.
So
I'm
you let
rocking with that a lot.
you let them be free.
Yeah,
in their
for sure,
creativity
for
process.
sure, all of that. I just
Okay.
wanted the picture. I knew what I had a vision, and they created this for me.
Man.
Do you have what I'm trying to? What's the name of the piece that you got on? That's a style, and isn't that a Chinese? type
That's
of
hard.
garment?
You know what?
I swear.
What is
It's
that
actually
called?
not. It's more so a robe that more so like a pastor would wear when they get up in front of the congregation on Sunday. However, it's a little bit embellished, you know,
Okay.
because we had to, you
Yeah,
know, we're
get
trying to make a
fly.
statement. But no, yeah, that's a robe. That's a robe. And I'm not even gonna lie, I searched it on Amazon and it came up as a Halloween costume, so I bought it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's fire,
whoever
man.
bought
made
it.
that got some style. Like
I
it
bought
came
it.
just like that.
No,
And you-
period. Just like
Okay.
that. I had to take it to the cleaners because it was wrinkled, so they had to steam it and all that.
Okay.
And then, yeah, it worked.
And then the inside is made. What is that? Like the inside of
It's just the sleeves and the collar. They're like
Okay.
flowers or something.
flowers on
yeah,
there. Okay,
yeah.
that looks hard.
Yeah.
Man.
Okay, yeah, that's as ASAP say, that's real jiggy.
Thank
Real
you.
jiggy.
I
That's
was
a
trying.
jiggy-ass
I could
collar.
get. Yeah, I got jiggy with that. I loved it. Thank you.
Yeah.
So what? How do you say it? I'm gonna let you say it.
Trap evangelist.
And what does that mean? Trap evangelist. Can you let the people know?
Absolutely. So an evangelist is similar to like a preacher or a pastor, except for they're not stationary. They don't stay in one place, and they're not really in charge of, at church they call them the flock because the people are sheep, so
Right.
they're not in charge of a congregation per se, but they travel from place to place and they just spread the good news.
Okay.
Spread the good news. And if you look up the Webster definition of it kind of says that they try to convert you to the Christian faith, or they try to persuade you. However, I feel like I spent my whole life trying to get my friends and stuff to come to church. The trap part, I was born in the hood, in the trap, over north side. Okay,
That's hard.
So I spent a lot of time.
Where you from over there?
Shoot, I'm from the Lowe's, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm from the Lowe's.
Shout out to Lowe's.
I'm
Lowe's
not
over
gang
north.
affiliated, so I'm from the Lowe's. When I say that literally was my address. Okay, I love you all.
Okay.
I love all y'all.
Good.
Love everywhere on both sides. High and
Yeah.
low.
So an evangelist, I'm just traveling place to place. I'm not trying to persuade anybody to convert to the Christian faith. But if you see something that you like about me and you're wanting to know how it is I do what I do, it's not me. It's God.
Okay.
So I want my life to just be that living example. So you see that. So.
Okay. So are you? So you're
like
not.
that.
So, okay, you're not. You're not you're not part of no like Christian. Like it's no.
No, I'm a believer. I believe in Jesus
Okay.
Christ, actually. And I go to church. But I'm not out here. I feel like, this generation in particular, they don't like church. They don't even like the idea of it because of everything that comes with it. But then it's like everything that comes with everything else too. Like you always take the good and the bad with everything. But I feel like when it comes to church, people are really quick to be offended. People are quick to just totally write people off. And I understand that because I've witnessed things. I've experienced things in the church that were hurtful and that weren't right. However, I've experienced things at my job that was hurtful and wasn't right. Did I quit and say I'm never coming back?
Ooh, that
Did
makes sense.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
that makes sense.
it's just me trying to get people to, just in a different light. I love God and I love the trap. So we just
Ain't
put the
nothing wrong with that.
best
Ain't
of
nothing wrong
both
with that.
worlds.
Yeah,
Best of both
yeah.
worlds.
Yeah, Sirski.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Do you feel like people shy away from the church because of like the judgment that people get?
It's a lot of things. Just stuff that isn't right. The lack of integrity that a lot of leaders may exhibit, or just like anything.
Yeah.
People are just really sensitive when it comes to church. Like I said, somebody could do the same thing to you at church on your job, but you're not gonna just never go back to your job again.
Right.
You'll find a new one maybe. Or you're just not gonna you're not gonna be a bum because somebody made you mad.
Right.
And that's just that's an unfortunate thing about church. However, I just feel like if you see it, just see God for who He is,
Okay.
and not what people want Him to be or think He is or what they have interpreted. But once you experience Him for yourself, you'll know that it's not as hard as they make you seem. You could still mess with the hood.
Right.
You could still have friends and people and family in the church. You can still love the tribe. You know what I'm saying? But you can still love God.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can do both.
Yeah, because the trap ain't all. You know what I'm saying? We know what's really in it, but you don't have to live by it. You know. What I'm saying?
Exactly, bro.
You don't have to live.
It's
by
more
it.
so for me. It's not even a physical location. It's more so of a mentality,
Okay.
like more so of the culture.
Yeah.
So
That's hard.
even though we shot it on the north side of Minneapolis, the trap is everywhere. You know what I mean? So
That's where the cover was. I know where you shot the cover at. That's why I was like
the grocery
Hennepin,
store.
almost- yeah.
No, it
yep.
was on. We was on Penn and Golden Valley
Yep.
Road.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Actually,
That's
the
where
very
D. Hill
corner where
got
D
hit.
Hill was, his life was taken senselessly. Corey and I were there a few months prior shooting a whole cover, and when I seen those images and I seen, they had the whole block, caution taped off every last one of those squares. We were there, and I was just like, wow,
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
yeah.
That is
Especially how that
crazy,
happens, man. How that shit develops.
Yeah.
It's very tragic. But shoot, I'm glad you got there and got out. You know what I'm saying?
So-
You got to do it. I think it's called Wally's or something.
Wally's,
That
yeah,
store.
yeah.
Oh,
I think
okay.
that's Wally's.
Oh, I know where
Yep.
Wally's at.
Yep.
So as we can see, so church has been or God and church has been a part of your
For
life,
sure.
like for a long time, like since you was a kid.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yep.
That's dope. That's
Cool,
dope.
man. Let's talk about the album. I know you said it's coming out on the 22nd and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So how was that?
22.
Yes, sir. Angel numbers, right? Or what's that number
Hey,
signify for
I
you?
pray that those are angel numbers. They didn't signify nothing for me except it was all twos. So I'm not really,
Oh, okay.
you know, I'm not into none of that. I'm not superstitious. I don't do, astrology, none of that. It was all the twos, and I was like, that seemed like a good idea. I'm gonna do that. Okay.
I'm
Okay,
just a
that's
real
dope.
nigga. That's how I
right.
believe.
That's dope. That's dope. So, all right. So let's take it back. So how did you get into the music part? Like, was you always into music, or like did it just grow on you out of nowhere? Like, how did you get into that?
I've always been into music. My family is really musical.
Okay.
My grandmother, she had 8 kids, 3 sets of twins, and all of them three sets of twins, all fraternal, boy, girl. My dad is a twin.
Planned that? It wasn't planned?
No, of course. She was back. That was back in like the 50s and 60s. She didn't plan that. It just happened.
Man.
Wow.
No, but they're all musical. My grandmother was a musician. She was
Okay.
she played the piano. She sang. My dad is a singer. Aunts and uncles. My auntie, my auntie has a lead. She was a lead singer with the Sounds of Blackness when they came out with, I Believe and Optimistic and all that. And she also was like Luther Vandross' premier background singer for years.
Nice.
So yeah, music.
Plugged in.
Nice.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Music is definitely in the DNA. So
Nice.
I just used that with my love for writing, and then that's how we kind of got this.
And are they from Minneapolis as well? Like your family? That background?
They from my granny's from Racetrack, Mississippi. However, she migrated to Minnesota. I think maybe in her like when she was 19 or like early 20s.
Okay.
So yeah, they north side though. North
Okay,
side, yeah.
okay. Because I was gonna say, like, with that background and being from Minnesota, it's crazy that don't get highlighted more. Like,
That's crazy. You can see the comments on there. I just seen my mom comment.
Yes,
yep.
sir. Shout out
Period.
to
that's dope.
Shout out
Yeah,
to my
yeah,
mom.
yeah.
She
Oh, yeah.
watching.
yep.
We live, baby. Yes,
Shout
sir.
out to mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, dang.
What you was saying?
Yeah, I
you
kinda
saying where
lost
we
my-
came from? Where we came from? She came from Mississippi.
Okay.
Migrated up north. They all went to North High School, graduates, all of
Okay.
that. So we really north side for sure. Like
Yep.
I think Prince wrote about one of my uncles in his book. It wasn't a good thing though, so I ain't finished out that. I guess one of my uncles was probably teasing him, messing with him when he was a kid or something. He wrote about that because they was real live north siders.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Prince was from the south side.
Prince
Right?
Prince was from the north side.
Prince was
Don't
from the
do
north
that.
side. Oh, my
Don't do
bad.
that.
My bad.
Don't
North.
disrespect.
I'm from St. Paul.
Yeah.
Okay,
He
you
used to-
know,
my bad, y'all.
my condolences,
Yeah.
but I'll just play with you. I'm playing.
Nah, Prince was real. Prince was real Minneapolis. Like he used to
Okay.
walk around.
Didn't he
downtown by
wasn't
himself.
First Ave his? Like he the one that originally opened up First Ave, and then he shot Purple Rain in there. That's why it was such a tourist, attraction because everybody wanted to go to the place where Prince shot Purple Rain.
Purple
Yeah.
Rain.
Yep,
Okay.
yep.
That's dope.
Yep, he shot Purple Rain there, and now he's got his museum down in Paisley Park.
I know
Yep,
that was
yep,
tight.
yep.
Yeah.
You can pull up pictures of him hooping in high school. You feel me? Black and white.
Yeah, he definitely was a hooper. He was a hooper. He was just short.
Hooper.
Yeah.
Real hooper.
Hey, Prince used to be into so much. I watched a Vlad TV interview of the girl that was the star in Purple Rain.
Yeah,
forgot her name.
Apollonia.
Apollonia.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep. And
yep.
then she used to just, she was, as she was saying, he was just like talented in so many things, like from basketball,
Yeah.
the way he dressed, the way like just
a
everything.
lot of like musical geniuses are really gifted in multiple areas. Like even like Chris Brown. Like Chris Brown can hoop. You know what I mean? Like
Man,
he can dance, he
Do
can sing, he
everything.
could rap, he could draw. Yeah, exactly. Like he does everything. That's so tight to me. So
Greatness
Yeah.
is a mind state.
yeah.
It's a I think it's a basis that, you know what I'm saying, if you can do one thing, then you're like, oh, well, why can't I do this?
I can do it all.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. And
That's
it's
actually-
that instinct.
that's exactly what I think every day. Like I could do whatever. I could do anything.
Man,
Do whatever
this
I
our
wanna do.
first time meeting, but I was telling him like when I very first went to your Instagram profile, I was like, man, I feel her already because your bio says I just be doing shit or doing stuff.
Yeah, it
My
says
bad, guy.
stuff because I did not write that word.
No,
it says stuff.
You didn't say the S
okay.
word. That's me being comfortable. I just
No,
talk
this
that
your
way.
show. Do what you got to do. I
Right,
just
So
write
her
that.
bio says I just be doing stuff. I couldn't relate to that more.
You know what? You know, I just edited that the other day because I was reading my bio and I'm like, this is too much going on in here. Like, what is this? Like, I had hashtags in there, which, you know, justice for Breonna Taylor still.
Yep.
I had hashtags in there. I had websites and all this. And I'm like, what am I doing? And I was like, I'll just be doing stuff, man. And I said, you know what? That's the perfect bio for me because I just be doing stuff.
Man, so before we got on the show, we had a talk and you said you didn't call yourself a artist or a rapper.
Yeah, I don't call myself like a musician, like a singer or a rapper. Like, I don't put myself into those categories.
Why not? You feel like you just like...
Do you feel like it's a box?
Yeah.
It is a box, and that could be a good or a bad thing. Like, when you call yourself a singer, like, if you want to be a singer, that's a great, like, and if you can sing, that's a great box to be in. But I don't know. I feel like those diagrams, those Venn diagrams at school where you got the rapper, then you got the singer, but then you got them both, and that circle that's in the middle,
circle, yeah.
that's me.
Okay.
So I like to create because it's not just music. Like, I write children's books. Like, I feel like, like all this stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So I just don't feel like I'm an artist.
Okay.
That's what I am. So that's why I don't feel like this is an album, because if you say something is an album, like, you have to be a rapper or you have to be a singer. Or you have to, you know, I'm an artist, so this is a project.
Yep.
You know, but also for, you know, technical purposes, obviously people are going to call me a musician and say it's an album. I don't care. It's fine. But that's just my preference.
Start calling her Maya the artist.
Because I'm sensitive about my art.
Ish.
There we go.
Yeah. Art. Ish.
See, I messed up. I said ish before. I didn't want to do
You
it.
could have. That was your opportunity. That was your opportunity to say it.
Man.
Right. Mama watching, I don't, you know.
Right.
It's okay.
Mama,
She heard y'all's previous episodes because we started a little late, so she was already listening, anticipating she would hear me, and then she was like, "Dang, you know, you ain't come on." She said that show was doing a lot of cussing, but you know, this is y'all's show.
Okay.
You know, her show. She go.
Sorry,
pray.
Mama.
we got to keep it sweet and sour or sweet and salty.
Sour
you know what
patch.
I'm
We just
saying?
like keeping it real on the show. We just
Okay.
like telling it like it
This
is.
is tight. That y'all look at this.
Oh,
technology.
Oh, yeah.
You know, let's talk about that.
Okay, let's talk about it.
Let's talk about your track list.
That's
you know?
so hard,
So-
man.
Let's go.
That's
How,
hard.
so the number of songs, right? Like, so is that did you do the method where you record a bunch of tracks and then pick from that, or did you just as you made the songs you were like, nah, that's it, it's going on the project?
I don't have a very dense. Well, actually, I have a very dense catalog right now. It's not super broad.
Okay.
So a lot of these songs, let me see, like maybe two or three of them were already written, right? And I was like, you know, if I ever do a project, I absolutely have to include these songs in there. And we just kind of, you know, made them fit. And there were a few other songs that I would love to have used, but it didn't totally fit the theme of the project. So that's why we left those off. But most of the rest of these songs, I got stranded in Mexico in July. They would not let me. Yeah, I know. I contracted COVID. They wouldn't let me back in the country. And I wrote all of these in Mexico.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that's a flex.
When I was
That is flex.
man,
That's
I couldn't
a
do nothing.
flex.
You know, they had me on lockdown. You know, couldn't leave your room for 10 days
Oh yeah.
In Mexico.
in Mexico. Like, they had you, like, it was like security. Like, you could not leave where they assigned you to be if you were quarantined, because you know they didn't want you spreading it or whatever. You know, if you wanted food, they bring it to the door. All of that. But yeah. Ralio, shout out to Ralio,
King
Ralio,
Yep.
Royal Family Music Group. Them is my people. Ralio I said, man, bro, I'm stuck in Mexico. Can you send me some music? And he sent me all those beats, and that's where we have Trap Evangelists.
Nice.
Thank you, Ralio.
Okay,
That's
so
dope.
King Ralio primarily produced this project.
Ralio produced almost all the tracks, probably about like two. Okay, so yeah, let's go back to that. So Ralio produced track number 1.
Okay.
Ralio produced track number 3.
Okay.
Track number 5. Track number 6,
Nice.
8, and 9.
Okay.
Yeah.
Facts.
That's
Shout out to
dope.
King Ralio.
Shout out to the king.
Nice.
Was there a certain sound you was aiming for on here, like a trap sound, or was you like, where was your mind? at when you
absolutely.
made
Like, I needed the trap beats
Okay.
for sure.
Oh yeah.
So
if
I
you,
needed
if you
that.
messing with Ralio, you getting that trap.
Yeah,
trap
that's what you're
sound?
gonna. Yeah,
Okay.
I wanted the trap beats. I love trap records, and I like R&B songs to trap beats. Like, I love all of that.
So you was feeling 2 Chainz when you dropped that joint?
I was feeling you know what? And what I really want to do, I want to like take this whole album like in a few months, and I just want to chop and screw it. Like, do that
Facts.
and release that.
That's dope.
That's tight.
I don't think people give chop and screw music enough love, and I feel like I should have been born in Houston because I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They need to bring that back.
They need,
I mean,
and honestly, it's still going. It's alive on Twitter. You go on Twitter, everything gets a
chopped.
OG Ron C treatment.
Well, it ain't enough chopped and screwed though, like on digital platforms. Like I was on Apple Music and I was trying to find some stuff. It's not enough.
You gotta go on Dat Piff.
You gotta go on. Yeah, I was gonna say
Dat Piff used to
more
be
of a mixtape thing.
Yeah,
you know,
Dat Piff used to be
banging it
that
out the
spot.
trunk.
Every project that came out, it always had a chopped and screwed version on Dat Piff.
Man, I heard some Beyonce chopped and screwed one time. I was like, wow. That I didn't know I needed to hear that. Like that was tight.
That's dope. So so you was going for a trap sound on this project, all trap.
Mm-hmm.
So did you do some singing on here or just?
I did a little singing. Let me see. I think we got 2 tracks. I sang most of my hooks.
Okay.
Like if there was a hook that was sung, minus the hooks that the choir is doing. We got a choir on there. We really, we Sunday serviced it up. We snapped. Okay, I'm not. So I'm doing a little singing. There's 2 songs where like the whole song is singing. But we made it work. I'm not a singer, y'all, but I could get the point across.
Yep.
All right.
That's
So
the
no, they
energy.
sound good though. They
just
sound
be
good.
doing stuff.
I just be doing stuff.
Just be doing stuff.
It sounds good though.
All day. I'm excited to hear it.
Man, I can't wait.
One of my first big introductions to you was the Breonna Taylor song.
Yep, me too.
Or project, I should say. I call that a whole project because the video you had set up, to the song that you had set up, the sonics for that beat and everything, the way you had your ad lib set up, like. So what's the difference between Breonna Taylor and Tiana Taylor?
That's funny. Definitely didn't even put that together. Hey, y'all, that's why y'all do this, because y'all are good at that. Breonna Taylor and Tiana Taylor. Shout out to both of those queens. Rest well, Breonna Taylor.
Yes,
Breonna
rest.
Taylor was more so my form of protest. It was a protest song.
Okay.
I wasn't, during the time where she lost her life, it was a high peak pandemic, and I know Minneapolis was on fire, literally and figuratively, and we was out there in the streets. However, my grandmother and a lot of my aunts and uncles, they were compromised, and I know I needed to be there and spend time with them, and I also didn't want to, I didn't want to put myself in jeopardy and be selfish. So I couldn't go be in the streets, but I know how to write, and I know how to make a song, and I know how to express myself through that, and so that's what we did. That was
your way.
That was a protest song.
Protesting.
Yeah, everything I felt went into that song, and people have asked me, well, because you're in Minneapolis, why didn't you do one to George Floyd and all of that? And there are people for that. It just that wasn't me. I really resonated with Breonna Taylor, and I really felt that story and that whole debacle, everything.
Yeah.
So. That's what made me want to do that.
I think that was real injustice. So I maybe like as an artist that really like sparked it.
Yeah, I was overwhelmed, and not just George, but it was her, and then it was just stuff kept happening. I'm like, what can I do? And you know what? If you can't do nothing, you could make a song. You could do something.
Yeah, so. My girl, shout out to my girl. She actually put me on that video because she she styled the orange jacket.
Luxury. Alexis Brazil.
Yes.
Period. She did that orange outfit. I got so many compliments for that. She snapped.
You had to get the black one.
I had to get the black one. I was trying to get her to make me every color, but I know, she got stuff to do. However, when when I'm on, I just pray the first big stage or like award show that I'm able to do, I want Lexi, I would need something. I need her to make something. I need her to do something for me.
And on screen we got
there we go. That's her.
Breonna
She
Taylor
snapped
right
with that. That's all Lexi.
Luxury, y'all.
Luxury.
www.luxury.com.
Period.
Make sure
you better,
check
you
that
better
out.
on Valentine's Day. You better promote your girl.
Yeah.
Okay. Period.
Shout out to her. She do her thing. I didn't watch. Man.
Yeah,
that was her.
I appreciated this video coming from you. For one, the style. You had the style going on. You had the custom Air Force Ones going on. The song was great.
And you did it in St. Paul.
And you did it in St. Paul.
I did it at the Capitol because that's where all the injustice is trickling down to the Minneapolis Police Department. But we don't have to talk about that.
I don't want to bust that door. So I was in the George Floyd riots, front and center. And so for me, I appreciated the fact that you didn't try to exploit the riots or anything like that, because as a person who was front and center for those riots, I got shot by police, pepper spray, all this in between. There were a lot of artists. I literally saw Nick Cannon walking to his spot where he took the picture, and then he literally walked away. I saw some other artists that I don't want to name because whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to sound negative, but I saw a lot of people exploit the situation.
But that's always difficult. And I didn't even mean to cut you off. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine, you're fine.
That's fine. I was just saying
I
I
just feel
appreciate
like-
where you shot the video.
Yeah, I feel like artists, like people do what they can, what they're good at. Now, I feel like people like Nick Cannon and all that, who knows what they did, when we weren't looking at them. So, he could have donated to, the families. They could have, like when Dave Chappelle was here, he had every family of every slain individual by a police officer come to his show. He told everybody I feel y'all. He said he said that I wasn't able to be there with y'all, but I felt y'all, and I did. You know what I'm saying? So you don't know what people doing behind the scenes. So I wouldn't. Yeah, they took their pictures, and who doesn't capitalize off everything? So
Right.
I mean, it's unfortunate, but it happens. But no, I did not get any real footage because I was not there. I wasn't there.
Yeah, no, I you took it for me. It's you really I'm trying to make some art out of this to create awareness. So I fully appreciate
That message, man, was powerful. So
Thank you.
That was
that's
really
what
powerful.
I was like, oh man, this gotta be seen by the world. Man, for real, those type of videos, they gotta be seen by
Yeah,
everybody.
definitely.
That's that
Yeah.
message. We need to hear that.
Thank
Sure.
Yeah. So all right. So I want to get nerdy for a second because I like to get into the engineer stuff, you know. So what was I don't know if I asked this already, but what was the recording process like for the songs? So you wrote the songs in Mexico. We just got that new info. So when you came back to the crib here, what was it like recording them? Who are you working with as far as engineering, mixing? You already said you're working with Ralio as a producer.
We keep it in the family, royal family. Jimmy Easy, JT Evans. He engineered me the whole project. What we would do, we kind of had to go. JT is really, really busy. Okay. If busy was a person, it would be JT. No, but JT, we would just schedule times Monday nights. When I'm done working, he's done working. Go to the studio and knock out what we could. Some days we could only do one song. Some days we would just record a whole bunch of stuff. And then sometimes it would just be mixing sessions. So yeah, whatever we had time for, we made it happen. And JT he's a genius.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Good to know. Shout out to JT, man.
Shout
We're
out to JT, Royal Family. Shout out to
Royal
y'all,
family.
man. Y'all got a lot of
RFMG.
talent over there, man. I
Period.
respect what y'all doing over there.
Thank you.
We got to
Sure,
shine
for
light
sure.
on the producers, the engineers, the people who are behind the music that make things happen. So
Yes.
we got to do that. So I have one more question. My bad. So you have JT doing the engineering. So how long did it take to record the project? You say you
So
wrote the
it was
song.
it was over the span of, when did we start recording? Oh, something funny. So why did we record mostly everything? Trap on Lock, #1, right?
Okay.
That's probably one of my favorite songs. It wasn't even going to be on the album because the beat wasn't done and I could not think of anything to say. So we weren't,
I feel it.
we weren't. And then even when the beat got done, I'm like, okay. And they were like, no, this gotta be on there. So when you hear the track, you'll know why it needed to be on this album. It's like
Okay.
an organ on there. And so it was so churchy,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
So churchy. It had to be on there, but that wasn't even gonna be on there. What we did one day, we went and I didn't record with JT. We went and just recorded everything, boom, okay, got everything on wax. We'll send it to JT, Whole Workers Magic. JT was like, yeah, no. He said, I need you to re-record everything.
Yeah. Say he wasn't feeling it too much or something. What
You know
happened?
what? This is the thing. When people know what they're doing, even if you disagree with them, there's not a lot you can do
You
about
can't,
it.
yeah, it's like, 'cause he's
Yeah.
a professional at this. This is what he do.
Yeah, I
So-
could have got mad and was like, I'm not recording nothing. And then I would have put out something that was terrible. However, I listened, and we re-recorded, and I see why he wanted, because he wanted a particular sound.
Okay.
And we got that. And while I'm looking at this, I realized I didn't even answer your question, Tiana Taylor. So Breonna Taylor was a protest song, right? Tiana Taylor is just on it's the total opposite. You're not protesting nothing. Matter of fact, you talking you fly, you finna, and and I got my boy on there. I got Bands Up Dip.
Shout out to
Okay.
Bands.
When
Shout
you
out to
hear how he
Bands.
floats on it, you'll see when I heard this beat, he was the first person I heard of. I mean, that I heard in my head. And with me and Dip, our style is different. We don't even talk about the same things. However, I heard his voice and he just his cadence, everything just floated. And so yeah.
Hey, we gotta get him to rap more. Like we got to get him to really be on his artist mode.
He just want to make money. He don't believe in being. Exactly.
He's talented though.
tight.
He's super talented.
Yeah.
I call him Big Sean from Minnesota.
Yeah.
As far as the voice. As far as the voice.
Y'all gotta mess with him. Get him on here. He's the man's a rapper. Okay.
Sometimes. Shout out to Dip, man. You know you
Shout
my
out
boy,
to
man.
Dipper. Shout out to him.
Who else? You have any other producers on here besides Ralio?
Yeah. My brother, L.A.
Shout out.
Arthur L.A. Buckner. That dude. He's tight. He produced number 7, Drug Love. He did that one.
Shout out to him.
Shout out to L.A. And
LA.
then we got number 4, Trap Evangelist. Right.
Mm-hmm.
My guy Kush.
Oh,
Kush 2 times.
Shout out to Kush.
Oh,
That's my brother.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
the homie.
Yeah, the homie.
Kush.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kush, man.
Kush snapped, okay? Kush we were friends on Twitter, and I didn't even know he did music. And then, I was seeing people like tweet about him, and then he would respond to stuff, and I'm like, something about me wants to know him. So, I hit him up, and him being just super gracious and sweet, he just sent me all these beats and was like, write what you can. Send it back. And I was like,
That's dope.
That sound like him.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I wrote to a few of them, but this was the one. Like, I loved when you hear it, you'll understand.
That's
it actually
really
became the
tight.
title track.
I was gonna say you made it the title track, so
Yeah.
it must
Yeah.
it hit you. It resonated with you a certain way.
It did.
So.
I love that one. So
That's
yeah,
really dope.
that's what we got. So really Ralio, Kush, and LA.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
That's nice, man.
that's
That's
dope.
super tight, man. I see you got Nakara. How do you say her last name? Forge?
Forjay.
Forge.
Yeah, that's her middle name, Nakara Forjay. So formerly known as Solo Star, the rapper. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, so
That's
she
tight.
switched it up. I'll let her tell her own story.
Yeah.
She changed her
Yep.
name, but yeah, Nakara Forjay, she's on there. She's the GOAT. So
How did that happen? Like y'all always.
that's my friend. Yeah,
Okay.
we just have really good chemistry with music. Like we just make good records together. So I
anytime, any moment, y'all just.
yeah,
just always
I
click.
wouldn't even have done this without her. So
Okay.
yeah, she's amazing. She actually has a project, Love Hangover 2, right now, out digital platform. She has a live show tomorrow, streaming live. Love Hangover, follow follow Nakara, get into it.
Check her out. Go follow Nakara Forge.
Yeah.
We were talking
Forge,
earlier.
J.
Forge.
Yep.
Forge.
Yeah.
Forge. I wonder where that's from.
I think it sounded like a little French. I don't know,
Yeah.
maybe she was born in France. I don't know.
Yeah, it sounded a little exotic. So what's Hand Me Down about? What's Hand Me Down about?
It's about hand me down. You ain't never wore no hand me down
Oh,
clothes?
facts. Oh,
No,
facts.
that's not what it's about though.
I was gonna say, that's how you feeling.
I don't know. I want y'all to.
I thought it was some vintage thrift shopping we was talking about.
It's not. Well, I'm actually talking about a man. Like, somebody. This girl didn't want him, and so I was like, I don't see nothing wrong with him. Hand him down. There
Hand
you
me
go.
down.
Hand me down.
Okay.
So yeah.
I want to hear that.
It's I had fun with that one. I had fun with that.
Was it like it's not a take on SZA's weekend song?
No. No. It could be like same type of same
I
type
get
of vibe. Yeah.
Okay, that sounds good, man. I want to hear it. So what? Drug Love. So you said that's produced by your little brother. So what's that
LA.
one about?
Drug love.
It's about a love. It's about love that feels like a drug. Like it could be a good thing, it could be a bad thing. It can make you high, it can make you low.
Ooh.
But it's just about love that it feels like it's a drug.
That sound powerful.
Yeah. I mean,
Meaningful.
love is a drug. You know
It
what I'm
is.
saying?
It is,
Yeah.
man. It can have you up and it can have you.
It can have you down.
Like
Yeah.
yeah.
It was really down. So then long way. So that sound like, hey, we came a long way. We here now.
So Drug Love and Long Way, those are the two like R&B tracks. And so
Okay.
Long Way it's about love too. God is love. Wow, I always be writing about love. Praise God. All
Praise
right.
God.
Yeah, God is love.
Long
yeah.
Way. It's about you've been not you didn't even have to be in a relationship with him, but you've been dealing with somebody for a really long time, and you just like we might as well just take this all the way. I'm in it with you for the long way. Yeah, we going the long way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
hey.
I can relate to
Yeah,
that.
I
Yep.
can relate to that too, man.
For real. And then amazing.
You're amazing, Lord. You're so amazing. That song, that's okay. That might be one of my favorite songs too.
Okay.
Okay.
Not because you see the feature, but because I really like that song. I put my heart into that song because it's really like
touch
when you
you.
hear the beat, the beat is super trap, but it's really talking about how amazing the love of God is. Yeah. And so I'm just talking about that, and I have none other than the Grammy award-winning Kiera.
Yeah, how that happened?
Kiera's my sister, man.
Oh, you
Kiera's-
like y'all know each other?
we
Like
friends. I used to work for her, G. Like,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
my sister. Like, she did an event here some years ago. They needed somebody to like make sure she was straight. I'm like, yeah, I'll do that for sure because I really love her. And then we instantly be like, I'm from Chicago. Instantly,
And it's on. It been on
we
since.
became friends.
Oh,
Yeah.
You from
It been on-
Chicago?
I am not. I'm from the north.
I was gonna
I'm
say.
from the lows.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Ain't
it's
nothing wrong
Chicago.
with Chicago though.
I was like, wait.
No, I'm not.
that
No,
wrong.
I'm not from Chicago. I said like they say in Chicago. They be like instantly,
Got you.
instantly.
Okay. Got
No.
you.
On phone now.
On phone instantly.
Great.
Instantly. Yeah, we instantly became friends, and so she just is so gracious. That's why
dope.
when I meet like people like when we in the same boat, and you know how artists just got a thing about them, like they be funny acting or attitude or just real high and mighty. And then when you meet her, like she just had a movie come out on Lifetime on Friday, right? She in a Lifetime movie.
That's fire.
She got all of this. She Nick Cannon's on me. She was just on the
Oh,
Nick Cannon
wow.
show. All of that. Anyway, somebody like her that's just gracious, just to like
Got all the reasons to be.
to be
yeah.
that, right?
Okay.
If she don't do that, then that's why I don't understand when people are, when they act funny or
Man,
just
that
treat
shit-
you bad
That
or
kills
just,
me.
you know,
That's like
That ego,
like,
man.
Yeah, that
Dang,
ego.
like you ain't even made it nowhere
ego
yet. Boy,
waffle.
we still on the same.
And that's a lot of artists up here, y'all. Man, ego
Yeah.
driven. Y'all gotta bring it down, man. Bring it down
Yeah.
a little bit. Like it's gonna
Yes.
take you a long way. Real talk. It's gonna
And-
take you a long way.
Yeah, I've heard complaints about my humility before, like you too humble. You do, but it's like
What do you want from me?
Yeah, I can't be any other way because that other way is just
Yeah.
it's not attractive.
God don't got me the other way. Put it like that. You feel me?
Period. Pride comes before destruction and a haughty spirit before the fall.
Amen.
That's what the Bible says.
Amen.
So yeah.
On me, man. Yeah. So, that's why I appreciate you. I feel the humble vibe as soon as we
Yeah.
met.
Thank you.
But I ain't gonna lie though, the drip ain't humble right now.
Oh yeah, you definitely came in here on
I was fine until
on
I
business.
looked
You
at
came
the,
in here
I
on
was fine
business.
until I looked at the lenses. I wasn't gonna say
Oh
nothing.
my gosh.
We gonna
These
be-
are just glasses I can't see. Okay.
Yeah,
That's
no,
it.
I'm talking about the heart-shaped lenses. You came in right for Valentine's
You came
Day.
in.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I had to,
You feel me?
I ain't even
Yeah.
think about
That's
that.
all- yeah, we ain't gotta talk about
that's the
brand.
detail.
Yeah, you
Okay,
right, you see, she
hey,
came ready
hey.
today.
I'm just playing. Okay.
Okay. Trap evangelist, man. So I'm excited to hear the project.
too.
Though. I'm not gonna lie to you. I really love the cover. I love artists that really put effort into their projects
Thank you.
and really trying to do what they
Substance.
say they're doing.
Substance.
Yeah,
I love the
substance.
substance stuff,
Thank
man.
you.
I hate things. I hate the music that has no substance. Like,
yeah, like what are we listening to?
like
Yeah.
what is
Talking
this?
about? Mhm.
Yeah, like I'm starting to see like substance is coming back in music. Like I'm really starting to see
Yeah.
that, like from like bigger artists, like to local artists.
Yeah,
Like it's
because
substance.
like the gimmick is like not enough anymore.
Yeah, it's
it
like-
was okay, but then we kind of see like that does not last at all.
don't
So
last.
you gotta have something else.
You gotta
Yeah.
have something
You
else.
be here today
there's
and
even
gone
a
tomorrow.
Detroit. There's a. I know we've all heard it on TikTok. There's a Detroit artist, Maka Mula or something like that. He used to rap with like Rio, RMC Mike, but then he dropped a Detroit Flint song like rapping about Jesus, and it's really popular and it slaps. I'll send you the link after the show.
I think I've been hearing that
You
on
been hearing
TikTok.
it?
Yeah,
Like some
it's
God
a
got
Detroit
me.
beat, but it's
Yeah.
he talking about
Oh
God.
yeah, he sound like T Grizzly.
Yeah.
though. Oh, I
Yeah.
did hear that. He
Yeah,
cold.
he going
Yeah.
in.
Shout out to Detroit. I
Yeah.
love.
Hey, I
I
love
mess
Detroit.
with the D. Okay.
Yep.
I mess
Boy,
with
that's
the D.
like, man, they got like my inner. That's my inner
Right,
spirit.
I feel
Detroit,
like if I wasn't born, like if I wasn't born, you know what I'm saying, where I was born, I'd have either been born in Detroit or maybe probably Atlanta. My mom's from
I was gonna say
Savannah,
the A or Detroit. You got
Yeah,
that swag.
Detroit
that,
or the A for
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
I would have been there. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, people always think that I'm from there, from Detroit or
I was
from
gonna say
Atlanta.
you look
I
like
can
you
hear
from
it.
Detroit.
I
Just
hear
like-
it in your voice. Like you, you don't sound like you're from Minnesota.
I don't sound like nothing. People from Detroit think I'm from Cali. So it's just like
Yeah,
everywhere I
it's-
go, it's just like I don't know.
But see, yeah, I detected like a little West Coast.
West
but we know
Coast.
you're not from the West Coast.
Yeah.
You're from the North Side. You feel me?
Straight from the back.
I feel like when you live in Minneapolis, if you got a lot of life experience, you kind of just imitate that subconsciously, like
this is like people come here, it's like a hub, you know what I'm saying? People coming from everywhere, from Chicago, from Indiana, all of that. And then I think growing up with all these people, it's just mixed in, and
you just get a piece of all of that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You take something from all of that. It's like a big pot.
Especially in Chicago people, we got a lot of Chicago.
We got a lot of Chicago.
We do.
I think even a little of the Chicago violence then crept up here. Like that's how much Chicago has an influence on up here.
Yeah, we're gonna keep it positive for Valentine's Day on this episode, man.
That's a whole nother subject.
That's a whole 3-hour special. You feel?
But I love my Chicago people. I love y'all. I'm from there. You know what I'm saying? My people from there. Like I love y'all.
We're going down there next week for the Zach Fox show on the 25th. Man, it's lit.
Yeah,
we're gonna
that's
be
dope.
on the north side.
Be safe.
Man.
Be safe.
Always, man. Always gotta stay dangerous out here. You feel me?
Yeah.
But back to Maya. So Maya, what you got? You know, you got this album coming out. What else you got going on?
What else you got going on?
We shot a video last week for the single.
Can you tell us what the single?
Acting Up. That's the single. Acting Up. Which song should people start with? Is he talking to me or what?
Yep.
Yeah. Of course.
Oh, start with where? Like what that mean?
On the album, when the album
drops.
Oh,
number one.
Number one.
Yeah, start with number one. I'm telling you that when y'all hear that, you're gonna be like, wait, what? That beat is crazy.
It's gonna be hard to get past one. Like you gonna keep.
This is the thing I love when it comes to music. I love transitions. That's a big thing. So the space between
that's dope.
Yeah, the space between the songs. And so me and JT, like I was very specific about how I wanted the song. I wanted to sound like you're not even changing tracks. Like every track just floats to the next one.
Yes, sir.
So you just kind of listen to everything.
That's dope.
And it's not very long. It's like 20 minutes maybe. So. Yeah, you take 20 minutes out your day. You just get through all of them. But you'll start with number one.
That's dope. And because the people's attention span ain't that long either. So that's
it.
That's dope.
That's it.
That's it. So we can anticipate this album's gonna be kind of a 180 from Pretty.
From Hey Pretty. No, I don't know.
As far as the sound goes, per se?
Yeah. Hey Pretty was very soft and sultry, and it was for little girls.
Yeah.
It was for women everywhere, but little girls, they love that song. This this is not little girls. This is me being adult, reaching a different audience. However, that's still my baby. Hey Pretty is. We actually, so we did, we shot the video, but then like while we were doing that, we kind of like recorded some of the songs live so we can kind of like put something together. And of course, anything I do, we always have to have Hey Pretty incorporated some kind of way, just because I felt like that's how people really know. Oh, Maya Marchelle. Oh yeah, the girl that wrote Hey Pretty.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
anthem.
Thank you.
So basically, you expect your crowd to like grow with you.
Yeah.
Like when you
Yeah, or just you pick out what you like, and then if you don't like it, then you just skip it. You know? So
you can go back to Hey Pretty.
You can go back to Hey Pretty.
Yeah, you can go back to Hey Pretty. You can
So she Trap Evangelist 222.
22.
Yeah. Yep. So be looking out for that, y'all. Be looking out for that. I got a couple of questions for you about just the scene, period. Like just the culture here. How do you feel about it? Like where it's at right today?
I feel like it's getting better for sure.
Getting better than the past?
Yeah. I just felt how do I put this? I really was not in a space where I was like aware of a lot of other artists, not because I didn't want to be. I just that's just
you're an artist.
Yeah, it just wasn't. It wasn't in front of me, and so it wasn't. I wasn't going to go look for it.
Right.
That was the thing. But now I feel like there's a lot of platforms, and like people are getting different opportunities and have different amount of access than previously, and so now it's a way for people who you would have never heard of, to get exposed, be out there. A lot of people have never heard of me, which, it is what it is. And so you guys platform, there's different podcasts or different interviews or different just events, that are showcasing artists here in Minnesota. And I'm excited about it.
Me too.
I know we talked offline about some other stuff, but no, I'm excited. I feel like I'm getting to know more people, so I was like, okay, well maybe our music scene's not that bad. We got a lot going on. So,
yeah, we do. It's growing. It's definitely growing.
Yeah. Oh snap! Maybe it's not that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's not that bad. We got a little something. We got something going on here. You know what I'm saying? And it's only gonna get bigger the more people start supporting platforms like ours and the other platforms out here, and supporting artists more, and going to the shows and You know,
we just
got to
be careful about who we let control the culture too. You know, I do know it's Minnesota, and so it's very hard because we're made of black people are 13% of the population.
If that.
Yeah, if that. If y'all keep killing us, we're gonna be less. Please stop killing us. All right, I'm not even begging you. Just stop.
Just stop, please.
Anyway, we make up 13% of the population, and when hip hop and rap it originated from blackness. You know, when we aren't the faces of the culture, it makes it, you know, it gives us kind of a bad name, or it tarnishes it. Not even, you know, or just it just kind of it makes us look like a joke.
A joke.
Yeah,
there
it makes
you go.
us look like a joke. So people don't respect Minnesota because we haven't had the opportunity to put the correct face to the culture.
That's perfectly said.
Yeah.
That's perfectly said.
Yeah.
We need more blackness in the atmosphere.
Yeah. I got that.
So,
Pun intended.
yeah.
Look at you.
That's my dog.
No, shout out to everybody who put us on the map any way that they have.
Yep.
However, I feel like when you're talking about culture specifically, we have to be very careful because people mishandle culture all the time, you know, and so we just have to be purposeful about putting, you know, the right
person.
faces.
Yeah, the right face behind it. Like the people that's been behind it so far, it's not been catered to us black people or black folks. And like you said, we the ones that created that. So it don't even look right. It get taken as a joke.
Yeah.
And I feel like the other creatives here, we should be trying to make other people take us serious, like other states.
Well, everybody's always leaving though. Like if you want to make it, you got to leave Minnesota. You know, you got to go to Atlanta. You got to go to New York. You got to go to Chicago. You got to go. They always think like it cannot be here. But I don't think Prince left. Did he leave?
Oh,
okay.
No,
Prince
he
didn't
always
leave.
talk. He went and did tours everywhere. But
No, I
he
mean
would always,
that's what you're supposed to do. But he didn't move somewhere else, right?
Anytime he got done, he's like, I'm going back home to Minnesota.
Yeah.
So yeah, it can happen. That was just the example of it. It can happen. It's not, you know, it's not an anomaly. It's just you gotta actually want to do it. You know. So
Yeah.
and I'm talking to myself too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to want to do it. So that's my theory on kind of like our market is like the more we have, more people wanted to. So like with your Trap Evangelist album, like even that cover, that makes me feel like you want to do it. Not that it's for me to like validate or anything like
Right.
that, but if I'm a fan and I'm a listener, that's how I treat myself. That's how I talk the way I talk. I always talk from the fan of the point of fan and listener. That I got energy from that. Like that, I'm actually excited to listen to this. I know how
Thank
you
you. I'm glad
know
you're
what I'm saying.
excited.
Like
Yeah.
I truly because
He was excited. He like, bro, you see the cover, bro? I'm like, yeah, she hard, huh?
hard as hell. So I'm like, and
Thank you.
because I was there when trap originated, the sound and all that
yeah.
stuff. So I know exactly
Yeah.
where you coming from.
Yeah.
Like, so I mean, and that's what I want from a lot more artists. Like
Yeah.
that, it don't take a lot. Like you said, you set up the photo shoot. You went to the hood. You went and shot real pictures. You got real people to edit your photos and stuff. That kind of energy translates over into the music. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And the listener feels that. You know what I'm saying? Don't look like. And I know knowing you're not just gonna put it out. Hey, go listen to this.
Yeah.
You got events
roll
lined
out.
up, you got a roll out.
Yep.
You got everything. You got the complete package coming. That's what makes me as a listener excited. Cause I'm like, oh shit, you might be dropping something. And then you add in the previous music you dropped, like so you know it's good. You know it's quality and stuff like that.
I think a big part of that though is a lot of people they either they just choose to or they're just really forced to do stuff by themselves and it's just easier. It's very helpful when you have a team, when you have people that believe you know, in what you do just as much as you, even maybe sometimes they might even believe more. But when you have people that believe you, they believe, you know, what you're talking about, they see, you know, where you can be, you know, it's important to find those people and then, you know, give them an opportunity to help you. And so that's what I
Let 'em in.
sometimes struggle with. And so what I'm trying to do is let people help me. If you know more than me, there's clearly nothing that I can do that would be better. So please help me.
Man,
Like,
I tell my
That's
girl
great.
that all
That's
the time,
really
for
great
real.
because a lot of artists struggle with that,
With
asking
help.
for help, like, or even making it seem like, you know, it'll make them feel like they're weak or vulnerable
Yeah,
or
like,
something like that.
it don't make you weak, man. Like
Make you
help,
stronger.
like get help. All the
no,
help
what's
you can
weak
get.
is you put stuff out there and we could tell you needed some help.
Exactly.
You didn't get none. That's weak. Like, now you probably should have asked for some
You
help.
should have asked for some help, bro. Like you should have got that help,
Yeah.
Oh goodness! Oh my lord!
man. So
Nah, that's
Yeah,
real
I'm-
deal, Holyfield. Shout out, artists, get a team.
Get a
Start-
team,
it
please. If you
helps
can
a
get a
lot.
team, get it, cause like they do the groundwork.
Mm-hmm.
Like everybody can do something different, and you can focus just on the artistry of your craft. You
Yeah.
know, just like putting out the best work you possibly can. Like
Mhm.
you can focus on that while they focus on everything else.
Everything else.
So get
Yeah.
a team, man. Get some people that you know is passionate and dependable.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
just man, like yeah, for real.
Yeah,
like,
that way it takes away, like when you have, or when you're too distracted, when you have to worry about too many things at the same time, it just takes away from what, the original purpose of you even doing it was for.
or
You
you
know?
putting your best into the actual music.
Yeah.
You know, because you
Yep.
so
Like, yeah, like you putting everything into a video, but then the song is like, dang, what is that? You know?
Like,
so, yeah, you want everything to be up to par, everything. So,
Absolutely.
for real. So okay, that's dope, man. So you like where the culture is going?
I like where it's going.
I see us like my goal. Like I keep saying, I said this on the last show. My goal is to get artists on, like multiple. Like I want to see them like coming, like going,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
man, 4, 5, 6, like at a time.
Mhm.
Like this artist get on, this artist come back and put this artist on. Like that's how it's supposed to be. Like,
Yeah.
and that's how they do it in Atlanta, LA, any other city that's popping. I guarantee you, one person got on and came back and helped that next person. And
Yeah,
it just-
it's about that. A lot of
domino
people
effect.
they feel a type of way, like they don't want to name drop too much. They don't want if it's your opportunity, like this is my interview. I'm not saying nobody else is naming my stuff because this is mine.
Exactly.
That's not what it was about. I got here off of people saying my name. You know what I'm saying? People,
Yeah, okay.
my friends that are artists, or artists that I admire, respect, when they get in rooms and they tell you to say names, they say Maya Marchelle, and I'm like, what? Like you did that? Like that's crazy.
That's
B. Dot
dope.
Croc, you would say my name, or Bands Up Dip, or Nakara Forget, or
Yeah.
all of these people that have platforms and they choose to, that's how you make it. You stop being like that. Stop.
And that's just by putting yourself out there and networking and being a kind of like a people person. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just putting yourself out there, really.
Yeah.
That's all. Like having that good energy, and you're going to attract the right people if
For
you
sure.
do that. Like,
Yeah.
if you got that energy is real. Like,
Yeah.
you're going to attract the right people with
You're
the
right.
good energy.
And, and as an artist, it is about the people. The people choose you. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And they
Yeah.
choose you based on your attitude. So
I mean, if it wasn't people, who would you be rapping to? Who would you be singing
Exactly.
to? So,
who you doing what you're doing for, you know?
right.
Man.
I just had a question. Oh, where'd it go? I had one more good question for you.
It'll
Go
come
ahead,
to you.
Fresh.
Man, this
I-
is dope. Like I'm ready for the album, man. Like
Me
I
too, dude.
like you gonna shoot a video to
That's
every.
what it was. Go ahead.
No?
Go ahead.
Are you gonna shoot a video to like almost every track or no?
You know what? If I had the budget for that, I would. But I'm gonna go ahead and say that'll be a no for
Okay.
500. Yeah,
Just like
no.
your bigger songs, like you feel like that's
There's one song. There was two more songs in particular, maybe 3. No, okay, and I only got 9 songs. So
Do you let the analytics pick which song you gonna shoot videos
you
for,
know
or
what?
do
That's
you
real
pick 'em?
crazy because I'm not even in a spot where analytics do anything for me because I don't even have enough stuff to do. So no,
You a
I
real
don't.
nigga for even just
Just
being
saying-
able
No,
to-
I'm like
Yeah,
analytics
you
is
know?
weird. Like who
Hey.
even listens to me right now? But no, I feel like no, I feel like it's coming. But yeah, why lie? Just be honest.
Yeah.
Analytics don't have anything to do with what I do because they don't do nothing. But I feel like whatever I feel is most feasible, or it just makes the most sense. Like we were gonna shoot a totally different video, but when things started coming together, it just didn't make it. A different song made sense.
Makes sense.
So we're doing what makes sense. Henry Smizik.
He's dope.
Shout out to Henry. He directed the video to Acting Up that will be released pretty soon. But I asked Henry, and maybe I shouldn't tell him. Maybe y'all should have Henry on here. But anyway, I talked about, if he would be interested in perhaps shooting another video. He heard the song and he was like, definitely shooting that. So we might, I got another one in mind coming up. So I don't know. We'll try to give the people more visuals. Maybe. We'll see. But no, I'm not promising that.
Okay.
Right now, it's just one.
Okay.
It's just one. But what we did do, y'all ever heard of Tiny Desk?
Yep.
So the reason that we shot the video, then we recorded like some other songs. We're putting that together. We're doing our own like Northside Tiny Desk.
That's
That's
So we're gonna
that's
put it on
what
YouTube.
need to be
That's
happening.
dope.
That's what we're
tight.
doing. So
That's
hopefully
tight.
I'm right now I might be one of one because I don't know any artist in Minnesota who has done that. Maybe they did and I just didn't see it. However, when I put it on YouTube, hopefully that will open doors for people to like be able to do stuff like that. And maybe somebody was like, you should just submit it to Tiny Desk. If that's a possibility, we'll certainly do that. But and if they don't accept it, I still did it, and I did it. It's mine. So, and I'm putting it out there, and it's just Northside. Little desk or something, little table.
Northside desk.
Yeah,
little table. And that's dope, man. You don't let nothing stop you. That's the attitude you gotta have out here for real. Self motivating, all that. Like, man, if I ain't have a lot of self motivation, like I don't know where I'd be. Like, cause getting up every day when people ain't watching. Like, that's the hardest thing to do, like, to get up and do what you want to, like, do what you do, and when nobody's looking, and nobody's praising you, nobody's caring.
I think because you've tapped into your purpose, that's why. So when you know your purpose, when you know what you're here for, when you know why you were created, you kind of already know what to do. You don't have to go searching for it. You don't have to be sad because you don't got nothing going on. You know, you just operate in that, and when you do, it just flows from there. And and even if you run into, roadblocks and things like that, it's still purposeful. So even those, mistakes or things that are, look like they're going to stop you, they just, determine the path so you can get to where you got to go. It's cool.
When something don't work out for me, I'll be like, God, he got something.
Oh, so you ain't want me to do that? Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's how I look at it. I don't even get mad no more. I'm like, okay, I wasn't supposed to do that. All right.
Somebody stole my car, and I was like, okay, God, you wanted me to walk? All right, cool. But then he answered back, and he did not want me to walk because my car came back. So I was like, oh, okay, Uber, got it.
Yeah. That I feel like another way to say it is when you find your because what you said about having your purpose is true. When you have your purpose, it's almost it's like you're, especially when you already gave yourself over to God and the universe. It's like when you find your purpose, it's almost like giving them control, because you get into this flow of a current, and you don't worry about nothing because you're fulfilling your purpose. So anything that happens, is part of this path, and you ain't gotta worry about it because God got you.
That's crazy. Man, doors open up like just even how we got thought about to get you on here. Like, it's like God just like.
Yeah, like just, what doors?
What
doors?
It's hard to explain, but it's God is so good, man. He's so good.
Ain't he though? And that's really what the purpose of this project is for people. Just, I don't care where you driving, what you doing when you driving, if you smoking a blunt, I want you to roll down, roll down the street and be like, man, God is still good to me, G. You know what I mean? Like, don't matter where you at, what you doing, he's still good to me. You know what I mean? So that's really what this is, to get you to think. And maybe it don't get you running into the church doors, because it's not a gospel album. I do want to be clear. Okay. It's not gospel. Okay. You see that parental advisory sign? I don't know no gospel album that has that on there. So this is not gospel, right? So, but it's to get you to thinking about it at least. You might not run to the church just because you hear this, but you might have heard something that I'm saying, and then one day it might touch you, and you like, dang, maybe I should, just get you to think.
Something to
get you to think about the Lord.
I like it. So I had one more question. I don't know if Fresh has any more, but my last question is do you feel like this is your best project? Absolutely. Mm-hmm. That's a good vibe. Yeah, this is the best one to date. I feel like there's more in me, and I'll have way better stuff in this. But right now, this is the best thing I've ever made. I love it. I love the energy. That was the answer I was hoping to get from that. That's dope, man. Man, this was great. Like, I'm glad to have you here. I'm glad I got a chance to talk to you. I always been watching you from afar, and your artistry and your music and stuff. I always been peeping it. Thank you. I'm glad I got a chance to really talk to you in person, and I heard so many great things about you from my girl and stuff. So this is dope. This is dope. Thank you. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you for coming. It's good to meet you, man. It's been a good episode, man. I'm glad we got some insight into Miss Maya Marchelle, Drip Guide. For sure. This is good. I'm excited for y'all to hear it. I want y'all, when y'all hear it, tell me what you think for real. Oh yeah. I'm definitely gonna give you a. People be so nice to me, and I feel like they just be sending me because nobody be saying stuff bad. Yeah. Just if you don't like it, please, for real, just tell me. Right. They think it doesn't matter, and it's like, no, it matters. I'm not asking you to listen to it so I get some money or something. I need you to know. I need to know how it affected you. Should I retire? Am I wasting my time? Yeah, let me know. Be real with me. I feel like a lot of people waste their time because people don't be telling them the truth. Bro, you are a way better mechanic, bro. For real, bro. No, but just instances. I think a lot of people I know somebody that they do music and stuff, but I feel like they're a better counselor
You know what I'm saying? Like they just give such good advice. You know what I mean? Like I'd rather listen to you talk. However, music is subjective. Somebody might like it somewhere,
Right.
but I just don't want people to waste their time.
Yeah, that's
Right.
because
Be
time is
purposeful.
all we have.
Yeah.
Time is all we
Time
have.
is
Yep.
precious.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. So this has been a good episode,
Good
man.
episode.
We're excited for the album. We're excited to have you here. We look forward to hearing more, seeing more from you. You know,
Thank you.
I got the feeling that 2022 is going to be like a year you really beast up.
You
if
know what?
haven't
I'm
been.
gonna receive that and I'm gonna take it because that's not the first time I've heard this. So I'm gonna just keep taking it as a sign. God's looking out for me, and we. I think it's not just for me though. Like I'm not when I take off, I don't have a choice but to take a whole bunch of people with me. You know what I mean? So y'all included. So it's if I do something, we are doing something.
Yeah,
So we're good.
that's how we
good.
feel. Like
Yeah.
we trying to put on for everybody. Like if we get like whatever level we take, I'm taking everybody with me. The whole culture. You know, the whole culture. The whole.
That's how we started this podcast.
Yeah.
Was just being on the phone at least 2 to 3 hours every time we talk
about the culture.
about the culture, like who's doing what in the city, how we feel about it.
And I don't know if you all know this, but I feel like you all, especially like the whole motivation to hustle, like the whole thing that you're doing. I feel like you are inspiring more people than they let you know. Like I
Yeah.
think more people watch you than
Then
what
this-
you know.
yeah.
They might watch your every move, but they're never gonna speak on it. But I just really am, and I'm just meeting you, so this goes for you too. But super proud of you,
Appreciate
and I
that.
feel like you should keep it going.
Appreciate it.
And you
It
know,
get
even
hard.
if-
It get hard.
Oh, I know.
Trust
And
me.
even if you feel like other platforms have more traction or whatever it is you feel, I feel like there's always an avenue for this, and people are looking at this. Like people, I've heard people just be like, you know, something, yeah, Motivation to Hustle posted it, or oh yeah, you see that motive, and I'm like, why you keep saying that? So I go look on there, I'm like, oh, so like people watch y'all,
That's
and
dope.
like
That's
there's
dope.
a certain like, you know, just especially here in Minnesota, like if you are able to get on certain platforms, people they feel like, dang, okay, cool, I'm doing something right.
Yeah.
And so
People done said that to me. I'll be like, wow.
I seen y'all stuff,
Damn.
and when you reached out to me, because I seen y'all stuff, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm always looking at you got different music on there, different.
Oh
and
man, everything.
I seen yours when you DM me. I'm like, oh, I'd have made it. He done asked you to what's up. No, I was excited
come on,
though. I was
man.
excited. That was what's up, and I
That's
was
what's
like,
up.
okay, either I'm doing something right, or I don't know. So. Thank
Dang,
you.
that's
Keep
what's
it up.
up.
Keep
Appreciate
going.
that.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem.
For real, that make me. I feel good, man.
And just so you know, that's exactly what we feel.
yeah,
We
like
feel like you're an example of the energy we're trying to bring to the game in Minnesota.
like seriousness. Like take us serious too. Like we ain't no. This ain't no joking matter. I'm not trying to talk bad about nobody. We trying to push the culture
No, if I
forward.
spend my money on my time on anything, please take it serious because I'm not playing. I wouldn't have did it. Yeah.
Exactly. We pushing the culture forward, man. We ain't going backwards. We was just 25 years in the hole.
Yep.
Like we got to climb out of that.
We gotta start. We gotta start getting serious as a whole.
Exactly.
We gotta start getting serious. They're building the Four Seasons downtown. That means we're a destination city now.
You hear that?
By 2025, we're gonna be starting to get LA, New York. You know what I'm saying? Down south energy because the rest.
Well, we got the globe watching us already.
Yep.
Exactly.
Not for anything positive, but they're already watching us. So why not? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, we have to become aware of our value
Yeah.
as a whole with this culture.
And be aware of what we putting out into the world. Like because what people putting out to the world, that's a reflection of you and a reflection of us. It just doesn't like culturally that reflects on all of us. Like the music y'all putting out, like the content y'all putting out, that reflects on our culture as a whole. So just be mindful of what y'all putting out here.
I agree.
That's all.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, nothing. I think we got to wrap it up now, man. It's been such a great episode. Thank you for coming through, Maya.
Again, thank you.
Appreciate
Appreciate
you.
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 I know we could talk all day, but
Y'all got dates to go on. So
Yeah.
let's go.
You know, we got stuff to, more. We got more hustling to do. After
know?
this, you feel me?
You
The
know?
hustling
Okay.
don't stop. You know,
Don't
This-
stop.
I'm sorry. I want to thank y'all again for letting me bring this little animal in here
Ah,
because she was snoring the whole time.
oh, she is.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. She been lighting this room up.
Yeah. Yeah, she has too, but yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
We pros in here, right? Exactly. All right. This has been Motivation to Hustle with Fresh and Tony with special guest Maya Marchelle. Y'all go cop her album 22222 Trap Evangelist.
Period.
Yeah,
Welcome to the trap.
The
All
new
right.
Twin Cities podcast, episode 3.
We out, baby.
We out.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I like that.
Yeah, it's the new Twin Cities. Yes.
We need somebody to rap over that.
Might have to.
Yeah. Might have
Ain't this be hard?
we might need